Hey guys, welcome back to the Regal Gentleman YouTube channel at the Hunter Collective. Today we've got Sam in the chair. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
So, what are we doing? What's the plan?
So we're going for a short back and sides.
Yeah. How were you wearing the top? What were you doing with the top?
Let's just to the side like that. And then,
Okay.
Nothing too special.
Okay, no worries. Are you open to suggestion? Are you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Something new.
Okay, sound yeah, cool. Okay. First of all, what do you do for a living? Do you have to wear anything smart clothing-wise?
Sometimes, some days, but
Some
a lot
days.
of the time it's quite chill. But some days you have to wear smart.
Right. Okay. All right. Only ask you that because the hairstyle I've just been. You know, when you look at when you give me a bit of free rein, I start thinking about what we could do with it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just gonna check your hairline at the front. All right. I just want to see what it's like because it looks like it'll be low. Yeah, you've got a very strong hairline at the front there. I think again, obviously, I know you've got nothing in it right now and it's falling down, but you sweep it over to one side, right? I find with your texture of hair, okay, because you've got a little bit of curl to that, a little bit of bend in there, right? It's a little bit finer. There's a lot of hair though, right? But it's just a fine texture when you feel it, okay? Now, I think it's a bit of a waste just popping it over to one side. I think if we give you something that you could have a few options with, so again, quite a nice heavily textured finish, but you could wear it over, you wear it down, you wear it up. I just think something like that would be, I think it'd just suit your look as well. And I thought something along the lines of that kind of haircut was like, again, short back, I was hoping you'd say short back and sides. yeah, definitely. And I just think you can have, you know, if you pop a suit on, you can wear your hair smarter, you can wear it a bit messy, you can wear it up, you can wear it down. I just think it'd be a waste just wearing it one way, personally. Yeah. So would you be okay going down to like a 2 or a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sound with me.
Yeah, you happy with that? Okay, cool. Yeah. What I want to do at the top for you is I want to give you an option to wear it, again, up off your face. I think when you've got a strong hairline, it's a shame to leave it, to kind of hide it or not use it, okay? Yeah. Because, you know, the strength in hairline is a good thing,
yeah,
right?
Well, I still got it.
But, well, that's exactly it. But it's true. One day we may all lose it. So while we've got it, we may as well flaunt it, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking if we could do something like that, it'd be quite nice. And I just think, could you just lower your mask down for me a second, if that's all right? Just bring it right down to your jaw. Okay, yeah, I mean, solid jawline. So you happy just to leave it to me?
Go for it.
Oh, cool. So yeah, I'll just briefly talk you through it. So 2 back and sides, I'm thinking nice and low, maintain a bit of weight just through here, just to match up to the jawline, very wide jaw, very square shape. Through the top, I'm thinking of taking off, say, not an awful lot to be honest, but more so towards the back. So essentially I want your fringe to be the longest point here, just that allows you to do a few things, it allows you to sweep it over, wear it down, wear it up, but I'm not going to overly texturize it, okay? Because you've got that texture of hair that almost moves around itself. So I think just a bit of product would enhance what we're doing. I think this is more about what we talk about primary shape, which is the cut. Secondary shape is the texture. I think this is more about a primary shape haircut more than adding loads of texture to it. So let's give it a shampoo and condition and then we'll get started. Right guys, so I have just shampooed and conditioned Sam's hair. Just trying to off a little bit more than I normally do because I want to see how it feels when it's just towel dried. So yeah, if you can see that, when you start to scrunch it up a little bit. So when it's wet, it moves around a lot more than when it's dry. So if you see that when I scrunch it, it curls an awful lot actually. More than I thought it would, to be fair. The front doesn't as much because it's longer, but everywhere else curls up a little bit. So with that in mind, this haircut that I'm going to do, like just leaving it a little bit longer on top, it's going to give you so many options. But now I'm wetting it down and I'm working on the horseshoe section. Right, so because we are working with the clippers on the back and sides and we're using grades, I'm going to start to dry this off. So as I'm doing this, as I'm drying this off, I'm just feeling for the occipital bone at the back and just feeling how prominent it is. It's quite prominent, so I'm going to probably have to work with that a little bit as well. There we go. That is resting on the occipital bone, so you can see how much that comes out from the top. Okay, push a bit harder, bring it out from the top here. That's bouncing onto the occipital bone as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work up to the bone and then work up and off with the blending. So 3 guard on, close guard. See, if I'd have went higher with that, that would have shown through the 3 because obviously it's coming out, so it's almost like kind of disperses the hair slightly. So I think you would have looked like there's a little patch at the back. I think it's about here. I want to still keep a little bit of shape to the top there just to match up with the jawline. Moving on to our 2 now. Leave it down, 2.5. Moving down to my 2. There we go. Back to the lever down, shoot my 2.5. Onto my 2. I'll work on my taper, sideburns, things like that as well in a sec. But I want to get this blending in done first. So I'm going to start at the back. My main focus is making sure we work with the occipital bone here. Straight up, I want this to come and blend down to this point here, okay? Working it up and off. So we've got my 1.5 guard on, lever down. I'm going to start to just taper the side bend a bit tighter. I'm just working through the lever, just going to taper it down into the side bend. So I'll blend it down into the side bend. This side, so change of colour here. Just putting the 1.5 guard on, just so it just takes away a darker colour. So using a size 1 comb now, I'm going to start just to detail on the temple. And I'm just going to strengthen this up a little bit as well, so I might have to cut into it slightly. A lot of light baby hairs around the side bit, around the sides here in the temple. So just by taking them away, it will sharpen it up anyway. And you can see a lot of lighter hairs here, so I'm just going to create the side bend for them. So just coming straight down from there, just going to work up and match. Create a nice lean side bend. Some baby hairs. Would you like me to take the side bends a bit shorter for you?
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah.
Just take them up a little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I would say about there would be nice for you. So just about there. Okay, so you're still keeping side bend and you're still keeping shape down the side of the face, but it's just not too long.
Yeah, they just sneak up on me when I shave.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's it, of course, mate. That's it. Yeah. But yeah, you happy with that length? Is that okay, yeah? Cool. There you go. So a good thing about side bends, keeping side bends into the haircut like this, what it does, it helps when you're working on framing the face. By keeping that shadow just around there, it just creates a nice lean finish. The sideburns are too high and it cuts off quite high. It closes more face, so it just doesn't look right sometimes when you look straight on. Just keeping that sideburn and just a little bit of play there. Just that shadow, continuous shadow coming from corner down, and then take the mask off and then you see it hit the jawline. It just gives that little bit of a sharper finish. Just tapering on that one, just to expose the hairline fully. One and a half guard on, lever open. I'm working up and off. I'm not going to do too high, because I don't want to go too high up into the occipital bone at the back there. I'm just going to work a nice low, natural taper. Working down through the guard, through the lever. I'm popping on my number 1 guard now. Lever down. So it turns into a 1.5, but it's just a little bit shorter than the guard, the 1.5 guard. I'm just working up a little bit into where that 1.5 was. I'm just working down through the lever until I reach closed. And then open blade, lever open. So back, I'm working up and off. I'm just working down through the guard until it gets closed. Back onto our minis. Going to finish this lining out. So using my one comb just to nice blend in there. Just removing all that hair down the bottom. Awesome. Now what we'll do is we'll work through the top. So I will scissor over comb and everything on the back and sides in a sec once I've connected in the top. So just putting the top, just took the clips out. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work from the front back. So again, this is where I want to do the longest point, and all I want to do is just graduate it. So again, if you look at the head shape, it goes down, comes up and then comes back. I just want to go up nice and straight. So you can imagine what's going to happen there. Going to keep lengthening the crown. It's going to be the true length at the apex, and it's getting longer towards the front. Now I'm going to take off about that. So that way you've got enough for it to lie down and go over, and it can also go up as well. So roughly about, I don't know what you say that is, about ½ an inch. I'm just going to point cut into that as well. There's my guide. I'm just keeping this all the way to just before the crown. Same angle. Now the crown is about 3 sections away. So 1, 2, and then 3, or just before the crown. Yeah, that's right. There we go. So you pick it up there. It just gets longer as it gets towards the front. See? I'm following my guy from the left. Pull that straight out. We're doing very, very small sections now. Now the shape of my finger, I am completely parallel to the other side. So what that's doing is keeping that squareness in there as well. That's what we're looking for. It's cutting it right into the clipper work. I'm just going to work down just through the back bit here. Just a little bit. I'm not near the crown. It's okay, the crown's over here. There we go. I'm going to do a bit of scissor comb now, just to blend that in. Make sure I'm cross check. That's the crown then. So I'm going to layer this fringe in. So I'm going to bring it out a little bit like that. Put it nice straight, and that bit there is what's going to fall. Will be the length that I want. What I was doing is layering it from short to long. And just allowing this to fall forward if you wanted to as well. So just layering it in, not having too much of a disconnection. We're looking for different ways that someone can wear his hair today. Not just in that one way of it being up or over. I want to give them options. Just breaking it up a little bit now. Just following the hairline round. I'm just going to slide just from this bit here. Slide through. We pull away as we get to the front. So if you want to wear it down, you've got that texture. Breaks it up as well. I'm just going to point cut into this, just straight down, just to break it up a little bit. Just going to break up the fringe a little bit as well. I'm going to dry it off now. Add a little bit of salt spray actually to this, just add a little bit more bulk to the hair, just add a little bit more dry, a little bit more thickness to the hair. So high speed, high heat. So the last thing we need to do now is the crown. So dry that all off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to freehand cut the crown. So just cut into that. Let go a bit, it all blends in nicely. So you can just over direct the top of the crown, like that, there we go. There we go. That crown's all blended in. So to style, I'm going to use the Regal Gentleman Matte Clay, all right, just so you can see the different looks we can create, okay? I'm going to use a tiny amount, okay, literally a pea size, okay? Just that, okay? That's all we're going to need. Just make sure you rub it in through your fingers, inside your fingers as well, all the way through the palm of your hand. So this pretty much goes pretty clear, okay? That's what we're looking for. Now I want you to just start the crown, get a circle like that, just to coat the crown, and then just rub it in like a shampoo, okay? All the way through the hair, and through the sides, through the blend, and then through the bottom as well, okay? Now, one look is that. So up at the front, a little bit messy, a little bit textured. That's one look. You could wear that, shows off the hairline. That means that the mask off the jawline as well. You see that really popping out. That's one look you can create with this kind of length, okay? Just like that. So I'm just going to change the camera. There you go, one look with a pea size amount. Okay, and then it looks wicked. Suits you loads. Especially what I've just seen in the mirror, is that kind of profile, like that. I love the way that kind of flicks up at the front, all that texture through the back. Looks very thick as well. There we go, there's one look, right? Next look, I'll do your sweep, okay? Flatten it all down, like that. Let's do what you were originally having. That little sweep over, right? Bringing it in a pattern, bringing it over like that, okay? Personally, it looks nice. But again, I think it's a bit of a waste of what you could do with your hair. Just wearing it flat and just over to one side, okay? And that is doable. A little more conservative, a little bit flatter, right? You can do that as well. Another look you could do is wearing your fringe more down, okay? So again, work it from the back, work it forwards, and then in your hair, a little bit more looser, more down. And then having that texture come out through the back, like that. So a bit more like a slightly sort of crop fringe element to it. And that texture, just twist it with your fingers, create that bend, and we create a whole different look. You see there, we create that look as well. So again, just a very simple, uniform cut, a little bit of texture through there, using the natural texture Sam's got. See that? Which one would you prefer to wear today?
I think the up one looks really good.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah. So up at the front, yeah?
Yeah.
So not only that, look how pliable the clay is as well. I'm just literally running my fingers through it. It's not changing the hold whatsoever. So imagine that you're just like in the day, you know, working away, you got somewhere to be in the night time, you have to put more product in. Just run your fingers through your hair, you're fine. I think that looks wicked personally. Now, would you just do me a favour? Could you just take your mask off for me, so just pull it down? Now just see, we're keeping that weight through there. It's really sharpened off the jawline. I think that looks cool. Change it completely. There we go. And that's it done, mate. Brilliant. Awesome, thank you, mate.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Show you the back. That's a 2 into a nice low taper on the neck. And then just working through there.
That's amazing.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
No, that's yeah.
Happy, yeah?
I can see what the other guy was going on about.
Yeah, he was bigging me up quite a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty right. Bloody hell, no.
Oh, thanks, man.
That's like I've ever had.
Thank you very much. That's very kind. Thank you.